McDavid. Moves in, McDavid goes upstairs! What a goal!
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Etanyos here. Welcome to episode number 22, this NHL 21 Custom League Draft to Glory franchise mode here with the Kelowna Komets. If you guys have missed any episodes up to this point, make sure that you go up into that top corner of the video right now. There will be a card with a link to the playlist so you can catch up on any videos you missed. And also, if you guys haven't checked out my hockey apparel brand yet, which you can see right here, I'm wearing one of the hats. We got the Beer League Beauty hat there and my Yard Sale Hockey logo on there. There will be a link in the playlist or in the description if you guys want to go check that out, as well as I'm going to run a quick ad here. So guys, this is my website, yardsalehockey.com. I just started this up a little while ago, but if you guys are interested in some hockey apparel, so any kind of clothing from t-shirts to hoodies to tank tops to long sleeve shirts to even like hats and shorts and all sorts of different stuff on there, you can go over to Yard Sale Hockey now. Check it out. There's a whole product catalog. And, you can just support me and my YouTube channel by doing this, as well as, my new kind of business venture here that I am pursuing. So don't forget, guys, that when you go to the checkout over here on my website, to use the discount code Etanyos here for 15% off. This will save you, a little bit of money on every order, but totally going to be worth it to, save you guys a few dollars here and there, as well as, supporting my channel. And I will know when you use the discount code. I'll know that you got sent over from my channel. But, yeah, feel free to go over and support that, guys, and, enjoy the video. So, guys, again, link will be in the description if you want to go check out my website, my hockey apparel brand there, and, of course, use discount code Etanyos at checkout for 15% off. So, last episode, guys, we got through the off-season. We lost in round 3 of the playoffs to the eventual Stanley Cup champions, the Lethbridge Lumberjacks, who had an absolutely fantastic series against us. Obviously, the Komets won the Cup a couple of years back now, but that was our only championship that you can see on screen there. Since then, we really haven't had too much craziness going on here. We haven't won a President's Trophy yet. That just hasn't happened. Sergei Kasparaitis has been an absolute god for our team. Jason Kay's been great. Who else? Marian Mikas won the Calder a couple of years ago there. I don't think we've had a goalie in here, though. There's just been better goalies all the time. So, yeah, our team isn't, super highly decorated, but they're definitely a good team. There's no question about that. We've literally finished in the top 3 for the last 3 seasons in a row. And we're looking to repeat that this season. So I got to get some scouting done here quickly. But before we do the scouting, we definitely have to get into some comments here. So Drodro said this team is going to have one hell of a future. I totally agree, because if we go and look at this team here and you look at the players that are, 18 or younger, I'd say right around, maybe not 18 or younger, but you look at some of the youngest players on this team, like Kasparaitis, Letowski, Niedermeyer, Sjostrom, Nishushkin, Ryopol. There's so many guys that are super young, gonna have super high ceilings, hopefully. Even Martinson, who we just drafted, he could be fantastic as well. Hedekin's in there. Lilia's shot up. I think one of the biggest, success stories on this team, though, out of anybody so far, would probably be Marian Mikas. He's just 22 years old. I mean, same with Harakainen, but Mikas at just 22 years old and a 90 overall from a 46th overall pick. He's definitely been just, one of the best pieces this team could have gotten. So, yeah, again, if you guys haven't seen, all the line or the lineup and what we're going to be running this year, this is how we're going to do it. For now, anyways, we might change Zaitsev around if Eric Seider, if he can't get producing this year. He hasn't even hit 1,000 points yet, and he's 32 years old now. For a 5th overall pick, you'd kind of expect him to hit 1,000 points in his career. Obviously, the K brothers are well over that 1,000 point mark, and I believe even Zajac now too has hit it. No, he's not. He's at 950 points. But, I mean, you look at careers of other guys here, they're right around a point per game at least. So, yeah, we'll see what happens as this continues on. A guy like Kasparov is already 242 points in just 245 games played. He's, again, one of our top players and going to continue to, keep that trend up as we keep moving forward here. We'll see what the goalies can do this year, too, as it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. A guy like Niedermeyer, I'm actually super excited to see what he can do this year, especially being just 18 years old. He's got a huge ceiling, and of course, same with a guy like Glenn Letowski. We're going to give him a year in the minors just to really, develop and hopefully get to that top 4 status right off the bat for his rookie year. But yeah, this team is looking so good. Duke Storm also seconded that comment, saying, "Very nice draft, looks great for the future." And the final comment here came from Bryce Shear saying, "How do you have that goalie mask?" all caps. And the way I've done this is the Fort Wayne Komets, which is the logo you're seeing, is they're an actual AHL team. So when you guys see me or see our goalies wearing these goalie masks, again, it's an ECHL mask, so it's really not that hard to do. You just have to make your team with the same kind of color scheme and then the logo as an ECHL team, and then you have those goalie masks available. So when you see a guy like Isaiah McMuffin, absolutely dripped out with the Fort Wayne mask, actually, he doesn't have the Fort Wayne mask on, sorry, it's Kim Whiting who does. But when you see a team mask like this, obviously the Fort Wayne Komets are right there, that mask that we can use, and then it looks absolutely amazing with this team. So yeah, anyways, that's how I do it with the masks, if you guys are wondering. But anyways, I gotta get some scouting done now before we get through the regular season sim, and I'll be back with you guys once we're through the preseason. Alright guys, so we're going to hop into the sim here right away. The only thing I wanted to show you is that we might be keeping an eye on this guy right here, Zachariah Redmond. He's 6'4", 215 pounds. He's got A-rated skating for a guy that big. That's amazing. He scored 13 points in just 8 games. And the biggest thing here, it's not guaranteed yet, but if he is a balance shoot, balance block behind the net player, he's going to fit our second line quite well. And as a power forward, I would love to get a player like that to play alongside guys like Marian Mikas and of course Weston Zajac. Those guys would be fantastic together, and I think an elite player like Redmond would, really boost that too. So maybe we'll swing a trade. Who knows what's going to happen there, but that's not for quite a while here. We still got to get through the season sim. So I'll be back with you guys at the halfway point of the season, and we'll go from there. All right, guys. So at the 41 game mark, the Komets have a record of 39-2 for a total of 62 points, sitting in just 3rd place in the league, only behind 2 other teams, those being the Canadiens and the Lumberjacks. So 2 really solid franchises there as well. We're the best in the Pacific, just barely. The Canucks are right there as well. Obviously, the Canucks with Quincy Torres, and now they've got Tristan Weinrich. No, just Tristan Weinrich. Sorry. They're a really good team still. They are winning so many games. It's crazy. It actually kind of blows my mind that they win that many games. But yeah, we're only behind 2 other teams that have more than 30 wins, and Lethbridge is great. Obviously, we lost to them in round 3 of the playoffs last year, and then of course Montreal's got this crazy forward group, more so than defense. But I actually want to go and just check out Montreal quickly. But as far as our team scoring goes, we've got so many players. Oh my goodness, we've got so many players right at or just under a point per game. That's 5 guys. So Mikas has been lighting it up. 21 goals in 41 games is crazy good. Kasparov is over an assist per game right now. 52 points, definitely leading our team defense in scoring. And then the K brothers at 55 and 57 points. Charlie K actually leading the goal scoring this year with 28 goals. Jason K with 23 and 57 points. And then Zajac with 58 leading the entire team. That's crazy. And then for goalies right now, McMuffin's got 22 out of 31 wins, so that's really good. And I assume that right now it's going to be Montreal's got the top scorer. Yeah, Blomstrand. No surprise there, man. Who did we even draft in 2024? So 2024 was actually the year that we did well for the first time, and we got Jimmy Denny like 16th overall. So yeah, we didn't even have a shot at Blomstrand at that point, but he would have been crazy good. Lindros is up there. Zajak's like 6th, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, he's 6th on league scoring, so that's really good. And usually we don't have a guy quite that high, but you look at the other scorers in here, there's a couple from a bunch of different teams. So, I mean, it makes sense. And then I want to go and look at Montreal just because I know that they have a crazy forward group more than anything, but they are like the team to beat this year. I'm pretty sure they beat us in one of those 2 years where we finished 2nd place. So, I mean, it would be nice if we could somehow beat this team, but they're so good still. Like, Strome's 37. I don't know how he hasn't retired yet. But Gabriel Letty is crazy good. Volpatti's really good. He's still playing. He's 29 now. That's one of our creative players there. Kotkaniemi's 34. Still just absolutely crushing it at a 93 overall. And then, of course, Blomstrand is just insane. So that's their forward group. A lot better than their defense for the most part. Yeah, their defense... I don't think their defense would actually win in the playoffs. So... I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here. Oh, they're missing Toby Hickey as well. So that's another good player. But, yeah, that's the Montreal team that's ahead of us. And then, of course, Lethbridge being the only other team ahead of us right now. They've actually got a defense. Like, they've got a good defense. Moberg's pretty good, but Varlamov's very obviously their best player with 35 goals in 41 games. I get it, like, that there's a good team defense kind of thing. And, I mean, that's why the Komets are right up there, too, is because our team defense is very good. But, I don't know. Overall, the scoring just hasn't quite been there. And we're still trying to, improve that as this goes on. But it's hard to do so when you don't have a lot of guys that fit the forward lines anyways. I mean, honestly, we are quite heavily built around our defense, which, is not an issue. It's just more a matter of, having guys that actually fit really well in, like, multiple areas on the team. It makes a difference when you're actually trying to win with a team like this. So, I mean, if we switched Urkamps and Lampman, we would get better chemistry. Everybody else, it doesn't work. It goes down one way or another. Unfortunately, Zaitsev's dropped off to a medium top 6, but, I mean, he's still playing really well. He's still got 30 points. He's put up over 300 points for us in just 440 games. So, yeah, Alexander Zaitsev for, an 86th overall pick was, again, a very, very good player to add to this team. The only issue with guys like, Lampman, Zaitsev, Mikas, those guys, the only problem is that they can't skate very well, unfortunately. So it does make a bit of a difference here. Maybe we try Urkamps up here, see what he can do. Because honestly, like, if he fits, that'd be a great addition to this team. I mean, I would love to get a power forward or somebody that fits with +3 chemistry up here. Like, I don't think we're really going to find that guy in this team, but, like, if we have anybody like that, it would be nice. So let's give this a little run, see what happens, and who knows, maybe that'll work. All right, so we got another 41 games to sim, and I will be back with you guys at the end of the 2033/34 regular season. All right, guys, so the Komets just need one more win to secure their first ever President's Trophy win. And do they get it? Yes, they do. Let's go. The Kelowna Komets will be crowned the President's Trophy winners here. There is no doubt in my mind as we finish off the season with bruised ribs on that wasn't great. Oh, Charlie K almost with the 60-60 season, but a 59-18-5 record for the Komets for a 123-point campaign. Absolutely dominant from Kelowna this year. They finally proved me wrong and get that President's Trophy. I was not chirping them all year, but essentially saying they're not going to do it. They're not going to get it. They're not going to win the President's Trophy. And they did. They put together enough wins, 59 wins to be exact, that that they got it. They got it done finally, which is, it blows my mind, but they did it. So when we talk about dominance, a 120-point campaign is not an easy thing to come across. Never mind 59 goals in a season. Charlie K showing why he was the number one pick in 2023, and I mean his brother was right alongside him there with 108 points. Oh my goodness, we had a 100-point defenseman. Let's go! Sergei Kasparaitis. What a campaign. What a campaign. 20 goals, 80 assists in 82 games for 100 points and a plus 60. Never mind the cleanest player in the league with 2 penalty minutes. That's crazy. I mean, Jason K could definitely win the Lady Byng too, though. Just as far as, I guess it's the aggressiveness is just not there. So he has just 205 penalty minutes in his entire career. Marian Mikas has a year as well, 52 goals, 89 points, and he is just under that point per game throughout 3 seasons of play now. Never mind 141 NHL goals in his first 3 seasons. That's insane. Alexander Zaitsev, 73 points. That's insane. Jorgen Steen, at 21 years old, scored the same amount of points as our captain at 33 years old, Eric Seider. But Seider definitely plays more of that physical grit and grind style kind of play. Greg Griffin had a 50-point year, not bad. Ricardo Guerrero had 49 points, and Grand Pierre had 46. So yeah, this team was scoring on all cylinders. There's no question about that. And one of our lowest scorers, but still see some growth, is Gustavo Colburn as one of our two-way guys there. Definitely, covering more so for Kasparaitis to get those 100 points in the season. Just insane. McMuffin and Whiting obviously combined for the 59 wins there. And yeah, that's a really good season. For our rookies, let's see. Urkamps and Vienenen. Urkamps scores 35 points. Not bad, but nothing, crazy. So, for top scorers in the league, Charlie K is your top scorer. He will win the Art Ross. He very well might win the Hart Trophy too. We will see. But the fact that they were able to outplay all of these other guys is amazing. Like, that's just crazy. And then you look, Charlie K's 120 is by far the best on the team. Jason K has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players between him and Charlie K just on the scoring list. So that's crazy. For plus-minus leaders, it's going to be Gustavo Colburn with a plus 76 rating. 66 for Timofey Popov on Montreal, and then plus 60 for Sergei Kasparaitis, who has eclipsed the 90 overall mark, finally hits a 91. But yeah, there's just so much growth available in this team. It's absolutely insane. So for defensemen now, I have no doubt in my mind, Sergei Kasparaitis with the 100 points there will probably win the Norris this year. A couple guys finish ahead of McMuffin. The only difference, though, is that McMuffin had a better team and backup with him. So I think that makes a huge difference, honestly. Jacob Cattler, how many wins does this guy have now? 389. That's a lot. But then there's Quincy Torres with 416 wins in just 684 games. That's crazy. Ben Potty, wow, puts up 45. That's pretty insane. Who else is an older goalie? Jovan Lukowicz has definitely been good as well. 195 wins. I mean, where's McMuffin at? He's got to be over 100 now, doesn't he? Nope, 91 wins. That's it. He's only been in the league for like 2.5, 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. That's it. Wow. So yeah, McMuffin's still definitely coming into his own. Definitely going to take a couple more years to really develop to his peak. But Pierre Sandlak going to be the best rookie this year. Urkamp's down at the bottom there with 35. So not bad by any means, but there was definitely better rookies in here, which, that's kind of expected when you have a two-way forward for a rookie. So yeah, that's the scoring for the entire league. I think I'm going to have to cut this episode kind of short, guys. Normally we would go right into the playoffs, get started with that. But I think that's what we're going to do next episode, just based on the fact that I'm running out of time. I got to try to edit this video. It might not come out till Saturday. If that's the case, I apologize, but man, it was worth it. Even if it's a shorter episode, I might, release another episode here soon, but I've been pretty busy recently, so I'm trying to stick to my schedule. And yeah, it's been a weird couple days, but that's all good now. So that's where we're going to wrap it up. If you guys did enjoy seeing the Kelowna Komets win the President's Trophy for the first time in team history, then make sure that you go down below, drop a like on the video, also subscribe to the channel if you're new, and hit that notification bell to never miss when these videos come out. So next episode, we'll be taking on I believe that's the Red Deer Deer, sorry. We've never played Red Deer before in the playoffs. Should be an interesting one, especially when you consider their scoring power here. Like, they are scary. They got Jay Joseph on this team. He left Windsor to come play here. They got Hoglander, they got James Corey, they got lots of good offensive players. That's a rookie, well, not a rookie, but a young Jerome Delorier as well. He's going to be great. Fleischman. Oh, they got Zach Young on this team as well. Oh my goodness, this should be a fun series coming up here in the next episode. I'm looking forward to that. The Komets versus the Deer. Who will win that? Who knows? We'll see next episode, but that's going to be it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed. This is Etanyos signing out, and see ya.